Everyone, 6 o'clock, and this morning we are live across the metro showing you the latest damage that storms caused last night across the area. That is, we're going to feel almost 100-degree weather today.
Yeah, it's going to be hot, but take a look at these live pictures from both Hudson, Wisconsin and White Bear Lake. Both areas hit hard by those storms that rolled through last night. So let's bring in meteorologist Guy Brown with the latest on what we can expect today.
Yeah, today, hot temperatures on the way, hotter than yesterday, right? 5 degrees warmer than yesterday. Yesterday we hit 90. Today I'm going with a high of 95. So we can call that hot, right? Now tonight, more storms in the forecast, 73 for the low. There's a chance for storms, especially after midnight. Some storms, again, could turn strong to severe. 99 tomorrow, AM storms diminish. There's another shower and thunderstorm chance as we get into later in the week. Come Thursday, we'll watch that as well. The chance for, any of those storms to turn strong to severe. We have the chance throughout the week for any storms that do develop. Those storms could turn strong. We have so much fuel we're working with in the atmosphere with the heat. Moderate air for most of the state. However, there are some isolated pockets this morning where the air quality is unhealthy for sensitive groups, especially as you go east into western Wisconsin, south and west towards the Minnesota River Valley, and also northern Minnesota, where you have unhealthy for sensitive groups. I'll talk about the air quality alerts, when they kick in, when they expire for some here who watch throughout the state, coming up in about 10 minutes. Megan?
Will do, Guy. Thank you. Taking a look right now at the Forest Lake split. Things looking good in this area. I do want to show you some drive times. So it's about a 12-minute commute on 35W if you're heading south from the split to 694. And then if you're taking 35E, it'll be about a 10-minute commute to 694. So things are really looking good right now all across the metro, Jason.
That is good to see, Megan. Thank you very much. Our top story this morning, people across the metro waking up to storm damage right now. Take a look at this new video from Sky 11 over the Hudson, Wisconsin area where a house was split in half. Now, we've been tracking damage all morning long.
Yeah, in the last 3 hours, we've learned of massive trees uprooted in White Bear Lake as well. That's where Eva Anderson is this morning. But first, we're going to check in with Cece Gaines, who's live in North Hudson right now, where neighbors there really took the brunt of this storm, Cece.
Yeah, the storm really not kind to this neighborhood where we're at right now. Many people say they didn't even know that a storm was coming, yet this morning they're cleaning up from it. There's a lot of damage in this neighborhood, but we really want to show you the more intense of the damage. You can see here this apartment building, the roof was ripped off. You see some of the roof here on the ground. There were some attempts to clean up overnight, but still a lot of cleanup to go. There is some tarping over the top of the roof to try to prevent anything from coming in, but again, a lot of damage here. One resident says he woke up from a nap to find ceiling tiles coming down and rain and hail coming down too. The good news though, we're told no one was injured. Now the storms also packed enough power to split a home in half just a few minutes from where we are right now. Take a look at this video our crews got from the scene. You can see a tree caused this intense damage at this home. Debris is spread everywhere, the storm tossing family clothing, family items where they don't belong. Just a completely unrecognizable scene on the inside. Officials say it will be days before power is restored because of the amount of trees that are down and the damage. Now we just showed you video of that home that was split in half, but coming up in 30 minutes, we're actually going to hear from that homeowner and the scary moments before that tree came down. Guys.
Yeah, scary for sure. All right, Cece, thank you.
Well, let's check in with Eva right now, who's live in White Bear Lake, where trees were uprooted in the Birchwood Village neighborhood. Some massive trees out there, Eva.
Hi, Jason. That's exactly right. Again, we're on the south shore of White Bear Lake. And just to give you some perspective, there are some homes just on the other side of this fence where we are. But right on this side, you see some trees down. This one was clearly snapped off, and a lot of them were then cut to make sure that they could bring the rest down. But that's just the small stuff. Take a look over here. It kind of just gets progressively bigger. Big logs over here, and then right up here you can see where it snapped off just the whole top half of this tree. This big guy right here, and we know that scenes like these are all across the neighborhoods that we've been driving through. We're driving through the township here, and we notice there are cut down trees on either side of the road. So Birchwood Township, there we go. Cut down trees on both sides of the road. because they clearly have had a little bit of time to do some cleanup effort. Again, on this side of the road too, some trees cut down as well. So there's still going to be a lot of cleanup that neighbors who live here are going to be having to take care of today. Guys.
Yeah, big task ahead of them. Those trees are massive.
Yeah.
All right, Eva, thank you.
Yeah, we've been getting a lot of pictures too, and overnight of hail in some of your neighborhoods. Just take a look at this. Jennifer sent us this picture from of quarter-size hail out of Clearwater. Yikes. And another one from Randolph sent in by Sam. That's Randolph, Minnesota. Also looking like nickel to quarter-size hail as well. And then right now there's a lot of people waking up without power. As the last few minutes, there's about 1,200 customers from Minneapolis to Hudson still without power this morning. That number, though, has dropped from about 20,000 in the last 12 hours.
Well, from severe storms to this, in about 6 hours, a new air quality alert will go into effect for the Twin Cities. The alert lasts until 9 p.m. on Thursday. The air quality alert in central and northern Minnesota has been extended to 3 p.m. today. It's because of wildfire smoke coming in from Canada. So levels are expected to be in the orange, which is considered unhealthy for sensitive groups. So with a lot going on here, make sure you keep track of the temperatures, storms, everything with the KARE 11 app. You can get a personalized forecast, weather alerts, and check live radar anytime. It's free to download. All you have to do is scan the QR code on your screen right now. I'll give you a second to do that. Also, you can search for KARE 11 in your favorite app store.
Good time 6:07. New video this morning shows a fiery 3-vehicle crash involving a Crow Wing County squad car. Take a look. It happened yesterday afternoon on State Highway 371. A deputy and 3 others were taken to the hospital. They are all expected to be okay. The State Patrol is investigating exactly what happened. We're learning this morning construction on a memorial honoring Daunte Wright will start next month in Brooklyn Center. The City Council unveiled the plans about 12 hours ago. A North Minneapolis nonprofit called Juxtaposition Arts is helping design it. For nearly 30 years, the group has made art and design accessible to young students. The memorial is part of a private settlement between the city and Wright's family after a former Brooklyn Center police officer shot and killed a 20-year-old during a traffic stop 2 years ago.
I think we were brought in because we have expertise with more permanent materials, steel, concrete, but then also put some of our own young people's ideas into it and then come up with something relatively simple and enduring and respectful.
The City Council said the sculpture cost $243,000, paid with grants and emergency funds.
We just got new details in about where Viking star rookie Jordan Addison was heading when he was pulled over for allegedly going 140 miles per hour. So this is the video from last week showing Addison's Lamborghini speeding on I-94 in St. Paul. According to the citation, he told the State Patrol officer his dog was having an emergency. Addison is charged with speeding and reckless driving. The 21-year-old issued a public apology saying he made a mistake and used poor judgment. He did not comment on what happened to his dog.
1 week from today, recreational marijuana will be legal in the state of Minnesota. In a few hours, officials will discuss traffic safety ahead of its legalization. Officials say it's going to be difficult to keep people safe on the roads because there's no clear way to tell when a driver's too high to drive. Today, officials will go over what we should know about drug driving and their plans for enforcing safety laws.
It's a crucial week for the economy. The Fed is expected to raise interest rates again tomorrow after hitting pause back in June. The hike is expected to be another 1/4 of a point.